So, hey Simmers, a long time no see. I know it's been a while since I've made a video on this channel. I think it's been 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry about that. Yeah, no excuses for that one. Oh god, yeah, it's been 2 years. My last video was building a Pinterest home, and my second to last of 2 years ago, I made my other dog Quigley in The Sims. So I thought, why not make Ellie? I feel bad, you know, like you deserve to be in The Sims as well. It's a very high honor, let me tell you. The highest of honors. I did put cute little bows in her ears. They're so cute, aren't they? I don't know, some people think it's weird. She's not a toy dog, so I feel like it's kind of weird that I like to, you know, dress my dogs up because they're not like super small. I could like pick her up and show you. She's not like big though. She's like literally this big. And she's a much better lap dog than Quigley is. She doesn't like move all over the place. I don't think she hates it. Yeah, I would never do it if she was like, oh my god, please stop. And I'll take these bows out immediately once I'm done this video. Are we gonna make you into Sims today? It's been a long time since I played The Sims, so we'll see how that goes too. I had to like actually re-download everything because I just needed more storage. I did keep Sims 3. I do have a bit of favorite, but I got rid of Sims 4 because I needed more storage. Because hey, if you wanna go check out my other channel, since I stopped this channel. So I am sorry about that, my apologies. I should have probably mentioned, hey, I'm taking a break. But at that time, I also my brain was so scatterbrained. I didn't know what I wanted to do on YouTube. I was getting kind of sick of The Sims. There's also been some politics around Sims that I'm not loving. Who's gonna be owning The Sims and the direction it's going in, I'm not the biggest fan. Like my lips are too bare right now. I think she likes the sound of it. It's not food though, I'm sorry. That's the only thing with her too. We kind of have to monitor her weight a little bit because she's not the most energetic dog. She's actually a lot more lazier than Quigley. Right, Ellie, let's just put this pillow under you so we can actually see you a little bit. So we're gonna start with new game, of course. Ooh, glitchiness. Ooh, that is bad. All right, so let's make Ellie Belly is what I call her. That's her nickname. Unlike with Quigley's video, I used the breed mixer. I did the Bernese Mountain Dog and a miniature poodle. I want to check, is there still Bernie Doodle still not in The Sims 4? Yeah, it's not. All right, Sims, because of course you're listening to this. EA, whoever owns you now. Make a Bernie Doodle, please. It's discrimination. I know they originated in 2003, but my God. We're not getting any younger. 2003 is a long time ago now, okay? All right, anyways, I'm gonna get off my soapbox now. I kind of already went in and customized like the face because my computer decided not to work and just didn't want to record that, but I guess saving us time anyways. So I got her long floppy ears. I also changed up the coat type to more of like a straight because she has more Bernese Mountain Dog in her. Got more of a bigger bone structure as well. I like to say she could like body Quigley in a fight. Quigley has dainty little poodle legs. She got the more bigger bone structure, I guess is what I would say. And that's just a joke. I do not condone dog fighting. I guess all I'm trying to say is she's stronger than Quigs. And they thought Quigley was going to be 60. Yeah, they're both on the smaller side, hence why they're called mini Bernie Doodle. Of course, you can get a standard Bernie Doodle. I've even seen a smaller Bernie Doodle than both Ellie and Quigley. But either way, rescue. And they've rescued dogs our whole life. And so many dogs need homes, of course. Especially with doodles, I think people are surprised. But you can do it. Now we're just gonna go in with paint mode, of course. I guess I could just do that so I don't have to move her head. A lot of white here. Not any on her ears, really. She does have this beautiful tan streak on her ear right here, so I kind of would love to do that. She has a lot of white on her neck and her paws. And the only place she has tan is here, and her ear right here. But other than that, she does not have tan on her paws like Quigley, which Quigley's paws are actually gray now. So that's another thing. If you get a Bernie Doodle as a puppy, it's not a guarantee that their colors are going to stay that way. They can change because he used to have like more of a tan on his paws and now it's more like a warm gray. God, I feel like Cruella de Vil. Where are the spots on those puppies? When you get a puppy, they're gonna go through changes. So I feel like I don't really have to explain that though. I'm sure you guys already know that. I'm gonna start with her kind of muzzle area. God, why is my computer so laggy, dude? It is on mirror mode as well. I don't know if I love mirror. I guess it's nice for when you're doing stuff like that. Her white hair kind of goes up here. I also kind of would like to play with the patterns a little bit. Yeah, she definitely has like a little cowlick here, which makes sense because I think Bernese Mountain Dogs tend to get them more. So she definitely inherited that. Oh, that kind of Maybe that? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if I like that actually. Kind of like that, but maybe smaller. The brush size is way too big. Oh, you can rotate it. That's cool. And there's stamps. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I forget how much like you can do. There. So to make more of a cowlick, I think I just need to keep this more like that. Oh, it's so hard to place because my computer's being so laggy. Place. Yeah, it's not doing it. All right, finally it placed. One more sweeping hair. Right, now let's move on to her neck. So she definitely has a lot of white on her neck. Maybe like one that fades out a bit more. And then the white kind of keeps going. Sorry, Ellie. Yeah, her stomach is like all white. And then I don't know how, I guess, yeah, you just kind of go. Maybe we'll do her belly later. It's not gonna be easy with how laggy my computer is. She has a lot of white hair on her chest. I should title this, Seeing How Long It Takes My Computer to Explode While Playing The Sims. So now I want to go in with the tan streak on her ear. I feel like I'm not talking about you enough, Ellie. So we got her from the same rescue. We got Quigley. They're like 1 year apart. He's younger, so we got him pretty quickly, whereas Ellie, you know, being used to make money, essentially. I'm sorry if it's a sad way to put it, but that's what was going on. And I don't want to, you know, say all Amish people are bad because they both came from Amish puppy mills. I'm not trying to demean their way of life, but she sometimes flinches. She's very skittish, so definitely did not handle her well, and she is afraid of men. So God, it's so hard with how laggy my computer is. Well, I got a little bit done. Just a little bit. Probably as good as I'm gonna get it. Ellie, I'm making you in The Sims. Is it scaring you? I don't know if she's gonna like it as much as Quigley did. Quigley started barking at his dog, but I think that was a good sign. At the time, I didn't know he would do that because, you know, he was still pretty new when I recorded that video. But he does that with dogs on TV now, so I think he's such a friendly dog. I think he just did that because he was like, oh, a dog. And then above her eyes, I want to do, yeah, kind of like that, but maybe smaller. It's very subtle. Like, I think it's probably even the opacity I could probably make. Yeah, it's more like that. You do have white though too, actually, now that I'm looking at you. Yeah, you definitely have a lot more white. Oh, it's kind of covering up the hand. But yeah, so got him from, you know, the same rescue. Both came from an Amish puppy mill, but she just definitely was not handled as well. But now she's, you know, living her best life. She doesn't have to like love men. That's all fine. But I just want her to be just more comfortable, right? And not so stressed out. And even like tricks I've tried to get her to sit before, but it causes her so much stress that I just don't try to now. It's so bad because my computer is so laggy. It was a long trip though. She was like in a whole other state, which Quigley was too, but this state was actually even further than the state we got Quigley from, which, you know, you can be like, you know, just go to your local shelter, and you should still do that. But I did really love that we kind of got more information about her, especially already having a dog, to make sure like it would be a good fit. And she was actually originally supposed to go to another family. Sorry, Ellie, you'll be up here soon. I just wanted you guys to say hi to Quigley. He's gotten a little bigger. He's that big. Oh, kind of as a star though. Like, he does love the camera and he loves watching TV. So I think he kind of enjoys this, honestly. All right, I'm gonna put you down because we already made you into Sims. But I do feel like I would love to do an updated version. And yeah, there's just certain things I would do differently that I'm doing with Ellie. Feels so bad. I'll be right with you, handsome. I promise. That's the tough thing with having two dogs, especially if you can't both hold them in your hands. They're not like 5 pounds. Or even 10 pounds, I guess. They're both, you know, they're too big to both be on my lap, but Quig, you could come on my chair if you want. We've done that before. Come up, Quig. All right, good boy. We're making this work. All right, so back to making Ellie. Ooh. You're crashing Ellie's video, Quigley. He does love attention. All right, so I've done the little stripe on her ear, which does not look great, but it is what it is. At this point, I just need to get her done before my computer, like, literally just crashes out. Well, honestly, it's not too bad, especially from afar. Do you have any, like... No, you kind of just have, like, red around her mouth, so I might do that a little bit. It's just, like, some staining, you know, from, like, eating food. Let's make it a little realistic, I guess. Aw, you guys, you trying to kiss Ellie? Maybe it's a little too big. Needs to be more opaque. I don't want it to be like too noticeable, but I want, you know, to see a little pink there. Ah, my computer's actually doing a little better, so maybe I did something right. And then Ellie and Quigley both have kind of like black dots on their nose. She has like 2. Honestly, my computer having issues really just took the wind out of my sail, I feel like. God, that was frustrating. And I still don't know if it's great. I think it's definitely better. And then here is the other one. But yeah, what have I not said so far? You know, slowly getting better every day. Of course, it's gonna take a long time. And as I said, she doesn't
It's okay if she still isn't the most comfortable with men. I don't blame her. I mean, that's her acting the way she does with us now is how she survived. You know, it's a bit of a survival mode that she's in sometimes, or just PTSD, right, that comes back, I think. Because, you know, dogs are smart. I think they can have PTSD, and I think she probably does. But yeah, she's doing a lot better now. Like, her and Quigley get along really well. I do wish that she had a bit more energy for him sometimes. She's just experienced a lot more, and I think it definitely plays a factor in how she acts, you know. Of course. They're both lazy, so it is hard to tell. It's like the chicken or the egg, right? I don't know, but definitely more lazier than Quigley, though. And I don't know if it's because she has more Bernese Mountain Dog. That also could be it. That probably is mostly why. And he's just more poodle. Is that her? I'm surprised he's not barking. I kind of want him to. It was so funny in the last video. That's the thing. I feel like this is not the best avatar for him, but... Look at him. What is it? It's okay. Everything's fine. Alright, so... Alright, so I need to do her paws. So she has a lot of white on her paws. Right now, though, definitely her allergy with... It's not even allergies. I think she cut herself, so she's, yeah, a little cut on her paw, so she keeps licking it. Yeah, this is what her paws would look like when she had allergies. Whereas now that she's on Apoquil, they're just white. Literally make wet spots on her couch because she would lick herself so much. It was horrible. Probably always be on Apoquil. It is what it is. Just wish it wasn't so expensive, but, you know, who wants to see your dog suffer, you know, if you can afford it. But she does have like a little tan on her back legs actually now that I'm looking, which I didn't realize that until now. I might just put both of them down and try to finish her from here. She also has white on her tail, so I gotta add that. And then this is kind of what I meant. She does have like some tan on her back leg here, and even kind of, and then she definitely has like a lot of white going up here. It kind of just connects to her belly and her chest area. I know, he's still staring at me like, why aren't you making me in The Sims? You used to. That one time 2 years ago. I wish I had like a floor cam for you guys. Also, on my second channel, I do kind of... They're almost in all my videos probably at this point because when I'm reacting to movies, you know, like they're hour, 2 hour long. Most movies nowadays are almost like 2 hours long, if not more, honestly. I mean, maybe that's hyperbolic, but maybe that's melodramatic of me to say, but it's kind of I mean, movies are getting longer, not shorter. All right, so there is Ellee's front paws. Honestly, I can at least say I'm doing a better job than I did with Quigley, so we're making progress. Sorry, Quigley. I swear he can listen. I swear he understands what I'm saying. Him more so than Ellee. Like, Ellie's smart, but he's like people smart, if that makes sense. Probably should just have mirroring on for this, but I don't know. It makes it more unique this way, more personalized. Maybe I'll make it kind of gradually go up like that to make it look more natural. I do wish her tail looked more straight, like more like a ponytail, because that is how her tail is. Both of them have like unruly hair there. Wow, I'm so glad that my computer's actually doing better. I think it's because I had it on 60 frames and I changed it to 30. I did say she has like some tan in her leg right there. I don't know if I really want to go crazy with it, but I could put like a little bit of tan here. And then I have to make her stomach all white as well. I don't even know. Oh yeah, that was gonna look so bad. I'm glad I actually decided to use my brain. Why does it look like that? Oh, the opacity, that's why. I'm so silly. And I could have probably done a easier job. Like, it could have been easier if I did her tan in her inner leg this way, but hey, here we are. You know, at this point, it's just good enough. Just, it's fun kind of figuring out how to use this, because I just even when I was playing The Sims more consistently and uploading to this channel, I didn't really use this feature at all. All right, so now I feel like I did everything. I feel like, I don't know if I did around her eyes the best. She definitely, I think she has more white. Maybe I should at least do that and then call it good. And they both have black noses, so I need to make her nose black. I feel like she has a more boxier snout, though, than this. Yeah, her head's kind of like that. And I make her ears, like, kind of not stick out so much, so they're more floppy. Like, they kind of just, yeah, they're more like that. Fix that up a little bit. It kind of just goes to the side of her face. It almost connects to the neck hair that she has. I should make her do that so I can see better. There we go. Ellie, you look so cute. Look how cute you are. I wish I could add the little bows you have in your hair right now. It's almost too like it goes up on the sides because she has like this. I know, Queg. He just came. He's looking at me over here like, I want to come up too. I guess I could talk more about, how they interact. I was a little worried, like, getting her, because I'm not going to lie. I think in the video where I did Quigley, I talked about how we had a terrier then, and sadly we had to rehome her because she resource guard people. So she would resource guard me and my mom and bite people when they would enter our house. And she bit, like, multiple people. I'm not even going to lie there. And if she was a bigger dog, she probably would have been put down. But, she got away with it because she was a 5-pound terrier. I still have my thoughts of, like, should she be allowed to? I guess what's good about where she is now is we rehomed her with a single older woman. And she does not have a lot of company. Pretty calm life. Like, not a lot of guests over, not a busy life. And also, she does do better with just one person because of the resource guarding. So she's in a better place, not in that way, but she's in a better home now. So now Ellie and Quigley are our only dogs, and that's how it's going to be for probably forever until they, I don't want to think about that, but until they live their full lives, which I hope is forever. I am that crazy person that wishes I could clone them sometimes. Not gonna lie. What I was saying is I was a little worried about, Ellie, like she's definitely has some trauma, probably especially with male dogs, right? So I do think sometimes that might be a little traumatizing for her to have like a male dog who but he loves her so much. He really does. And obviously that's just how it's like dominance, or it's like, they have too much energy. It can kind of mean a lot of different things when dogs try to hump, but he does also just really love her. Like, I have a video of him licking her hurt paw. I try to let him not, though, because we want it to heal and not be constantly wet. And Ellie also has licked him before, like, when we come in from being outside. Hair to kind of make it dry if we've been in the water or anything. Alrighty, so I think we're done now, Ellie. I think that's you. I feel like I should have probably made her hair a bit darker, but I'm going to call it good. It would be fun to give her, like, a collar. So she wears a harness like Quigley, and it's more of, like, this fuchsia, like, purple pink color. I really do wish they had like harnesses. Well, that's cute. Now I think the purple is probably the best. I kind of want to make her a bit stronger because she's a strong girl. All right, so let's go with your traits now. What are your traits, Ellie? Definitely a couch potato. She can be really playful. Like, she acts like a little puppy sometimes. It's so cute when she plays with toys or anything. Very loyal. I'll give her that like I gave Quigley. I also give Quigley kind of stubborn, so not as nice of a trait, but they're not perfect, so I feel like I need to encompass their full personalities. What would be a trait? She can be stubborn too, but I don't want to give her... Well, I guess I didn't give Quigley couch potato. She's a glutton, though. That could be a bad thing sometimes. Gotta worry about your weight a little bit. Of course, her name's right here. And then Ernie Doodle. I hope I spelled that right. The font is so small. Like, do I need glasses? She does have kind of like a deep bark. And as I already said in this video, I would love to do an updated video for Quigley and maybe even her, although I think I did a pretty good job this time. Alright guys, well please do all those YouTube things if you wouldn't mind, and hopefully I'll see you in another one. Can't guarantee how often, but I would love to do a little bit more on this channel. But of course, if you do want to see more of me and you do like movies, then please go check out my other channel, Movie Maddie. I was forgetting the name of it for a minute. Alright guys, bye Simmers, dag dag.